Tokyo Game Show, or TGS, is just around the corner. The annual convention takes place in Chiba, Japan, and last year drew a crowd of over 250,000 people. The main focus of the show is on Japanese games, and Sony have released a list of games they'll be showing, most of which aren't hugely publicized in Western countries. So, here are my top 3 picks for must-see Sony games at TGS 2015. I'm Alana, welcome to Button Bash. Sony is actually going to have 19 games playable at its booth, including 15 PS4 and PS Vita titles. There might be even more announced in the coming weeks, but for now, here are the ones I'm most excited to check out and why. Number 3 on my personal list is Odin Sphere Lift Razia, which in Japanese is Odin Sufia Reivu Su Rashiru. I may have totally still screwed up that pronunciation, but I made myself attempt it just for your amusement. You're welcome. So Odin Sphere originally came out on the PS2, and it's a 2D fantasy action RPG that tells the interlocking stories of 5 different protagonists. Odin Sphere Lift Razia is a HD remake of the original, and it's coming to Japan in January 2016, but also to North America sometime next year. It makes the list for being an old game that I never got the chance to play, and I totally feel like I missed out on. Odin Sphere basically has 5 separate stories that correlate to the 5 different nations in the world of Irion, and each main character has a sweet weapon called a cipher. It was praised for having really intuitive combat, which is apparently being touched up, but I've always really loved the art direction. It kind of looks like a storybook with Norse themes. It's gorgeous, but I'm also totally intrigued by how the 5 stories interlock. The protagonist of one story might be the antagonist of another. Number 2 is Ostlund, the Warriors of Legend, the second game in the series of Japanese fantasy novels that has also been adapted into video games, plus manga, a TV series, and a bunch more. The first novel was published in 1986, and the first game ever released was in the same year I was born, in 1993, for the Sega Mega CD. So the series has been around for a damn long time and has been hugely successful in Japan for its rich story, dealing with themes like betrayal, slavery, religious fanaticism, humanity, and even coming of age. Ostlund, the Warriors of Legend is a tactical action game said to be similar to Koei Tecmo's Warriors series. It's being released on October 1st on the PS3 and PS4 in Japan, and there'll be a Western version releasing in 2016, including on the Xbox One. Number 1 is much less Japanese in style. It's The Tomorrow Children, an open-world sandbox adventure game that's being developed by Q Games, who made Pixel Junk. It was officially announced during Gamescom 2014, and we got a new trailer at E3 this year, but we really don't know that much about it, except that it's totally gorgeous in its own weird, quirky way. The graphics are kind of reminiscent of a Pixar movie. Engadget has described the game as a mix of Minecraft-esque collaborative building, social economics, and a Soviet Union-themed post-apocalyptic dystopia. And, I actually can't say that this game looks good, but I am damn interested. The game is set to be released sometime soon, though we don't yet have a specific date, and hopefully we can learn more at this year's TGS. I'm Alana, thanks for watching Button Bash.